We've got another quarter hunt queued up. $1,000 bag, two $500 boxes, $2,000. Let's go. Welcome back to Silver in the Big Sky. We're not going to mess around. We're going to get right to the hunt. I want to give you guys a view because it's a ritual here on the channel for giving you a little view of the Big Sky. That's what we're looking at tonight. You know the drill. We're going to be hunting $2,000 of quarters. All of our hunts, we go through $2,000. Sometimes it's through a bag, sometimes it's through boxes, sometimes it's all boxes, sometimes it's all bag. You know the drill. If you've got 10 seconds to help us, please like, comment, and share. Your feedback and comments really help us with the YouTube algorithm. I want to thank our channel members. We have 3 bronze members, Mr. Dot Pennington, Brian Jarvis 2901, and Bo Richwolski. And we have 1 silver member currently, Scruff Coins. We really appreciate you as we appreciate you all. Here's a little update on our numbers on the year. We hunt a lot of quarters. If you're new to the channel, we've done 31 bags so far this year, which is the equivalent of 62 boxes, and we've done 18 boxes. So that's, 80 or 60, geez. Yeah, that's 80 boxes. We've done better with W's and silver averages out of boxes, as you can see there, than we have the bags, but last year we were better with W's and silver out of the bags, so we're hoping the bags make a comeback here at some point, but we're going to get right in there. We'll bring you in anytime we find something cool, unique, worth more than a quarter we hold on to. So, yeah, let's go. Rolls 27 and 28. I was getting a little worried about this box, but we do have a find. We're on the board with, well, you guessed it, our San Francisco minted, not intended for circulation. This one's going to be a 2014 Great Smoky Mountains. If you're not familiar, they made these S's, all 5 designs every year from 2012 to 2020, and then 1 in 21. And we're trying to collect them all through coin roll hunting, and we're just missing 2. But there's 1 for the hunt. That's a wrap on box 1. We didn't get our 2 finds per box average, but we did get 1. We've got that San Francisco minted, not intended for circulation, and the air. Moly, phone's broken. There you go. So we've got it's not an off-center strike, but a misaligned die is what they call it when one side is fine and the other side is. Not a major error, but definitely something that is an error because the mint should have, they would have intended to have caught that. You don't see a lot of that. So, something. We're moving on to box 2. Rolls 27 and 28 of box 2. I believe that's where we were, 27 and 28 in box 1 when we finally had a find.
Crazy.
This time we're going to this side. This time the find is better.
Got a W. I almost threw it away because I was just so used to not finding them.
So West Point Mint, we've got a Privy Mark on this side. By the way, did you guys hear about the Privy Mark news today in quarters? They're making 250,000 quarters that are going to have the 4th of July Privy Mark on them. They're going to be awesome to hunt for. What do you got?
Weir Farm.
Awesome. Weir Farm, 2020, West Point Mint. We've got find number 2 of the hunt and our best find of the hunt. I love those W's. Mm-hmm. All right, let's find some more. Rolls 33 and 34. We're going to have find 2 of box 2 and find number 3 of the hunt. Definitely a better box. Another San Francisco minted, not intended for circulation coin. Not a very nice one there. And our most common year that we find, a 2012 Denali. Rolls 49 and 50. She's going to get us on track for the 8 on the hunt with a 3rd find in box 2 and 4th on the hunt.
And look at that. It's a W again.
Another W with the V75 Privy. That means it's a 2020. What design will it be? Deja Vu. Wow.
That's not even one of our regular ones, is it?
I think it is actually our second most common of the 2020s. Mm. If you want, I'll just show you in case the Deja Vu is weirding you out. There's the 2 W's on the board. Weir Farm and a Weir Farm. 2 W's, 2 S's on the wrap-up. Just 1 error coin. Minor, if you will. If you've watched our channel a lot, this is our most common one that we find on the 2019 San Antonio Missions Philadelphia Mint on the other side. These coins going to have die chips all over. There's a small die chip there at the bottom of the cross. All right, 2 W's, 2 S's. We're moving on to the bag. Well, we are halfway through the bag, and this has been just weird. There has been so many, and we don't actually have a find still yet, but there has been so many just bright, shiny 19s and 20s that are like brand new, that are just P&Ds. Almost every coin that you can see here that's brand new. Look at that, Weir Farm, brand new. It's been crazy. There's been tons of them. Tons of them. Of course, I'm just not going to see them offhand here right now. There's another Weir Farm right there. It's been nuts. So we just been thinking that we were going to find lots of W's with all these nice coins, but nothing. Well, and it's been all of them. Literally everything except like the ones that we don't normally find, like the Tallgrass Prairie. Of course, that was one. All right, we're going to get back after it. Hopefully, we can get some finds in this box. Well, just seconds later, maybe that's all we needed was to just kind of complain that we haven't been finding anything, but we've got find number 1 of the bag. I think I said in this box just seconds ago, but there's find number 5 of the hunt. As I said, we'd like to get to 8, Mount Rushmore 2013. We'll take it. Very nice coin. Get it on the board. Find number 5. Got maybe a quarter of the bag left or so, maybe a little bit over that. That's all that's left of the handful I'm in, and got a second find in the bag. So find number 6 of the hunt. It's going to be another not intended for circulation San Francisco Mint. This one's going to be a 2013 Fort McHenry. Like the fireworks and the flag on there, fitting for the July 4th holiday coming up here. It's crazy how fast it came up. We did, on a side note, find our very first 2026 Denver minted quarter. Crazy. June 23rd, as I'm hunting and filming this, we found our first Denver minted 2026 quarter. They take so long to get here. Well, we've got 6 finds. Will there be more? Final handful. Ended up being quite a bit as I dumped it out, but gonna have find number 7. I was hoping for some more quality, but yeah, beggars can't be choosers. Another San Francisco minted, not intended for circulation. Our most common year again, 2012. This one, the El Yunque. It's a fun word, learning how to pronunciate. But yeah, there you go. Find number 7. Will this little stack hold another one? Well, that's a wrap on this hunt. $2,000 of quarters have been hunted. We ended up with the 7 finds. I went ahead and took the liberty of setting up the board to kind of skip a step here. We'll start with side finds that we had not covered. I did add another kind of an older Washington Eagleback that's got that same, this is actually an off-center strike. So there you can see the difference on what I was talking about earlier, where that's off-center on the front but not on the back. Misaligned die, off-center strike, both sides equally. And then I had added, we did add 3 more, but those are the identical mint and coin and die chip as that first one. This is kind of a cool one. I've shown some of these before. This, I think, can happen on both the Denver and the Philadelphia Alaska quarter. I'll show you under the scope what I'm looking at. But I like to save the ones. So you'll hear online that, you know, the 6 claw, or I call it the messed up claw. And you can see the claw there that's messed up. Here, I'll try to grab something I could point to it right there. Kind of an extra die chip or die deterioration of some sort that caused that. But I like to only keep the ones that also have some stuff, like some die chips between the A and the N. And then they can get it actually kind of between all these letters. I've seen it. So that one's got a little bit going on there and there. So yeah, that's kind of a cool one. Denver minted, 6 claw, some die chips going on there. We'll pull that one aside and keep that. And then, yeah, I had just saved a really nice 1965 that I had found to go with that 2026 Denver. And then the finds of the hunt, no silver, unfortunately, so we could not go back-to-back hunts with silver, but we did find 5 S's and 2 W's. We'll take those W's for sure. The 2012s, we found the El Yunque and the Denali, our most common year of the S mints that we find. We found a 2013 Mount Rushmore and a 2013 Fort McHenry, and we found a 2014 Great Smoky Mountains. And then W's were both the same. Felt a little like deja vu. Both 2020 Weir Farm. So I had the West Point Mint, had the V75 Perfect Mark, and Weir Farm on the other side. Pretty crazy. Glad, hope you guys enjoyed this hunt. We still enjoyed. I know we didn't get to our 8 finds that we'd like to average, but we were dang close. Our next quarter hunt will be a 2-bag hunt. The bags are kind of, the coin is circulating and we're getting behind on the bags. So they just called me today. I've got another bag sitting here, and they called me today. They've got another bag. So pretty nutty. We have done now 32, so 64 boxes. We've done 84 boxes on the year, and we're at 51 W's, 152 S's. It's been a while since we found a silver in a bag. Wow, look at that. So 8, 16 silver, 17 if you count the Canadian silver. That was an end coin in a box. That was pretty crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed. We certainly appreciate you. And no parting shot of the biggest guy as it is dark. But I'll give you a little parting shot of those West Point Mints. We appreciate you and look forward to seeing you in the next hunt.